Response video to Bella. The Bella goes to hell. Yeah, fuck her. Anyway, it's disappointing, that she's again defending sports, and in a funny way, but she uses the term, know thyself kind of rhetoric, and it seems to me so obvious that she's just speaking from a personal bias, her personal devotion to her little sport heroes. And it has nothing to do with anything rational. It's just a personal, subjective addiction. She has her little drama story, and she's just rationalizing excuses. And so she makes this argument that somehow there's no damage here, no social cost. It's just such a joke. Obviously, my point in my video was that if we didn't waste all these resources on sports, we could apply them to science. We could apply them to contests that would produce huge social benefit. Contests like, $1 billion reward for coming up with a technology that sinks carbon. And we could fix the global carbon crisis. Things like that. Initiatives that could create huge social benefit, where we could apply these resources that you're applying to this crap that you're putting in the shit vending machine. You think there's an unlimited number of quarters and that all the machines are going to get quarters. No. When you spend your quarter at the silly sport vending machine, it means there won't be a quarter put in the science machine. And then when you just go by the negative incentives it creates in kids' minds, sports is the ultimate kind of life lottery. This small price to get in with this huge big prize you might win, of huge fame and huge money. If you're one of the 1 in a million. And so it seduces them in. They buy their lottery tickets. And science gets neglected. Education gets neglected because of it. There's a huge social cost to this crap. And to sit there and defend it again, it's just amazing. So anyway, know yourself and realize that, you've made some progress from my perspective in terms of growing your philosophy up. But I'm going to predict that in a few years, maybe it'll take less time than that, I don't know, you're going to realize that, oh shit, I was so full of crap on that sports crap. It really is shit. And maybe all it will take is your favorite sports hero has to, he'll become a rapist or something, and you say, oh shit, I really don't like this game without that guy in it. Some of the bullshit like that. And you'll realize, oh yeah, it really isn't about the game. It really isn't about anything. It's just a drama. I'm just a whore for drama. And I could find my drama satisfaction in watching some other drama contest. And that's my argument, is that this is one of those things where we can easily migrate to something hugely much more efficient. And that you can't have 7,000 parallel sources of entertainment and win. That, we're back to this anarchy argument almost. The fact is you have to do it right, you have to do it right, which means you have to spend money on it. And so if you spend a bunch of money on 100 little things, you never do any of them right, you'll never have anything in the end. And if you spend 100 times as much money on one thing, at least you'll be assured that you did it right. And so you might have something magnificent in the end. And that's really the difference. Sports is a huge waste of human initiative, human passion, even your premise that not everybody can be a scientist. Well, even fewer people can be the winner of a gold medal. So that's pretty idiotic. Most scientists aren't saying, I have to be Albert Einstein. But most sports hunters, glory hunters, know that they have to get the gold medal or they got nothing. So even that analogy doesn't work. Most people trying to be sports hero fail dismally. So that logic is just meaningless. And again, how many people try to be scientists? So again, that's part of what I'm talking about, the huge social cost. We don't encourage children to be scientists. So that just guarantees this failure ratio you say exists. I would argue that anybody can be a great scientist, that they all have potential. Idiot savants are sometimes great scientists, that sometimes it's just it's not being well, having a huge volume of information or this or that. It's just having the right little bits and bouncing them the right little way in your head, and you create a piece of inspiration. Einstein wasn't exactly a one-hit wonder, but he wasn't exactly knock him out of the park every time kind of guy either. But what he produced was magnificent. And there's probably lots of Einsteins out there who were physically a little more magnificent, and so they wasted their time on a basketball court instead of in a patent office contemplating the universe. And so we're missing a couple of great theories because they wasted their time on bullshit. There's absolutely, you're just rationalizing. Really. We can satisfy our competitive nature in lots of other ways. We don't have to create this huge infrastructure, this whole nationalism, teamism, all the negative elements of the competition. We should have competitions that improve us all, not competitions that create waste. I'm just, what can I say? I can't say I'm disappointed, because what? I fear you're not going to evolve from trilobite to, peacock in, 1 year. But, really, you can't see yourself rationalizing excuses for sports. You can't see that's all you're doing. That there really isn't anything you can really say. I just like the players. That's all you had. I'm not really doing the team thing anymore, so therefore it's okay. Shit. Just own up. Pony up. It's just a personal addiction of yours. You have a personal taste for it. It does something for you personally, but it's not something you need to need. You should have needed something else. You'd probably be better off playing video games to satisfy your competitive nature, doing a lot of other things than putting a quarter in the sport machine, feeding an insidious psychology that zaps zillions of tons of human resources out of our economy, that takes away from the science institutions we could have right now, developing the better future we could have. You talk about your Star Trek future. Well, guess what? You know why we don't have an Enterprise right now? It's because for the last 150 years we wasted a ton of money on goddamn fucking sports. If we took all the money wasted on sports in the last 100 years and spent it on building an enterprise, we would have one. Yeah. So you destroyed Star Trek future. You did it. It's your fault. We don't have Star Trek right now. I'm not on the fucking Enterprise, zapping around space, telling all the aliens what big fucktards they are. That ain't happening right now because of you. It's all your fault. Grow the fuck up. Shit. It's just the lowest form of entertainment. And then you compared it to movies, which is really preposterous. As an entertainment medium, obviously movies is the place to go. The storytelling is about 9 million times more creative. Sports is the same rules every day, the same stupid game over and over again. There's no new story. There's nothing new to learn. Movies push your psychology in all kinds of ways. It pulls at you, it pushes you, it provokes all kinds of thought and emotion and feelings. As an entertainment medium, it's a fucking 9 zillion times more food for the human race than sports. So that's such a bogus comparison. It's a comparison I don't know. you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't always like comparing. I'm trying to think of one of those one of those rice cakes, to, I don't know, some sort of great vegetarian meal that's just magnificent. There's no comparison. There's no food in sports. It just feeds the worst part of our nature. The glory hunter, the daydreamer, the wishful thinker, the vicarious hoper, just all the most negative parts of our psychology, where movies can bring out your empathy, stir your passion to do. It's just such bullshit. Yeah, it's just bullshit comparison. So what else can I complain about? I mean, really. I mean, what else? Like I said, I am disappointed. I mean, I don't want to argue sports, because I'm just sort of saying to myself, oh fuck, if an intellectual can't figure out that sports is stupid, what hope is there? I mean, if you can't see the gross psychology of the sports spectator, come on. You got to do better than that, human race. If they can't, at minimum, acknowledge that it's a huge waste of social resources, and that we should discourage the behavior, not encourage it. We certainly shouldn't subsidize it like gambling. It's no better. Is there some sort of social benefit to gambling? No, I don't think so. We can satisfy human beings with much richer gameplay. That's the argument here. I mean, come on. If you want to improve the world, I mean, I want to improve it all the way, make it perfectly perfect, return it to its pristine state. Yeah. But if you're going to come up with some short solution that remains, and you keep trying to play a stupid game, yeah, you can make the game a lot smarter. And one of the ways to make the game smarter is to get rid of the stupid activities that can be easily replaced with smart activities. Meat eating can be replaced with sensible eating of other things. Your gratification will be just as good. You may be probably more healthy. It's all a win. You can migrate to different mechanisms. You can play the game well, or you can play the game foolishly. And if you're feeding sports, you're playing a fool's game. And it's your prerogative. Just like somebody still wants to be a meat eater, that's okay with me. But don't defend it. Don't rationalize it. Don't make a video telling me it has some sort of value. Bullshit. That, oh, not all people can be scientists. Yeah, come on. Yeah, well, they have to try to be first. Shit. And they're not going to do that if you keep waving your lottery tickets in front of them. Fuck. Anyway. I mean, even smart people are stupid. I mean, really, it's kind of just fucking incredibly ironic that, people like Anna Konavad, who I almost think has no clue, and, and Bella, Bella has a hell of a lot more of a clue. Use terms like know thyself. The philosopher would say the most important thing, is to look inside, see what the fuck's ticking. And I would agree with that statement also. I don't think you people are even close to doing it. Not even close. I mean, people have been calling me a narcissist, right? Some asshole left a comment on my last video that I just posted, calling me a narcissist in the end. I mean, it's going to be great to argue with some of these commenters on the last video about the atheism shit. Religion being a delusion. A psychotic delusion. But anyway, this whole narcissistic argument, I'm saying, yeah, it's true. I am self-liking, and almost self-liking in proportion, preposterous proportions. But I say, who the fuck am I supposed to like? who is better than me, who's cooler than me, who's smarter than me, who's righter than me, who's like even got better nipples than me. Who's got better nipples than me? Who? Yeah, that's right. Nobody. I win. So fuck you people. That's right. I deserve to be liked by me. Because I'm one hell of a human being compared to you fucks. I mean, damn, I'm fucking 10 times more interesting. If I have a choice to listen to my video or one of you fucktards, I'm listening to my own. Because yeah, I kick ass. You people don't say shit. You say it sloppily and randomly and blah 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 blah. You say words that don't mean anything. I mean, fuck. You're all over the fucking place. I'm concise, coherent, on point, honest. You know, even when I'm half dead sick, I'm fucking better than you people. So yeah, I should be narcissistic. Because I kick all your asses in every fucking important category. It's just the truth. It's not my fault. Yeah, really, it's not my fault. Alright? And I'm not waving it around saying, I'm better than you, I'm better than you. I'm not. I'm just pointing out to myself, I'm just acting as if I recognize the fact that, yeah, I kick your asses. Okay? I don't say it. I don't flaunt it, in my opinion. Yeah. So I deserve it. I deserve at least my own acknowledgement of the fact that I know. Okay, at least if you're not going to admit it, I'm going to admit it. Yeah, I kick ass. Yeah. All right. Enough. Not really. Sports. Even the Simpsons got that one right. Sports. Fuck. Fuck-tarded nonsense. Just more brain toxin.